Hello there, and good day to all of you. It's a wonderful day, quite bright today. Well, anyway, I have this. We've been talking about on this channel about quality standards, okay, and how important it is in your decision making when buying a motorcycle. Now, there is a video that came out yesterday about a burning motorcycle. And I'm going to show a short segment over here, okay? And let's watch about this short segment, and then we'll discuss about this one. Okay, so you've seen the video there. Again, shout out to Kui Xian's Moto Vlog. That's where the video came from. If you'd like to see the longer version of that video, you can go over there to this channel. I'll put the link on it below, okay, on the description, as well as in the pinned comment section over there. And go and check that out. Now, let's go over to what happened itself. Now, we don't know what caused it. There can be a number of causes that we can only speculate on what happened. Now, there are three things that I'm thinking, and we can do an elimination process. Okay? First one is that I'm thinking that the rider might be carrying something that's somehow flammable. It's likely. It can be likely. It can happen. Okay, it somehow bursts into flames. It's a flammable, and that is one scenario. Another scenario is that there are mods on the bike itself. Now, you know that we like to have mods. Okay, there are motorcycles out there that have mods. And those mods are not actually made specifically for that motorcycle. Yeah, most of the time they just made in the shop, okay, and then they're put there. And of course, when those mods are put there, anything can happen. And you have a number of mods there. It can cause a short, okay? There might be a short on a circuit, so that can cause a fire. But then the third thing that I'm thinking, and this is the more likely cause, is that the quality standard of the motorcycle it's not up to par. And I've talked about this one in my earlier videos. That's why I'm reluctant in buying a motorcycle. Although it looks good, no, you can see the videos of some of those motorcycles. Okay, they look good. They actually look good, and they even look better than the more branded ones. But I'm reluctant, even though they're much cheaper, because we're not sure. Okay, I'm not saying, of course, I'm not going to name names. I'm not saying any names out here, but the quality standards of those. You've heard of them. You've heard some of the horror stories that some people are saying. It may not be as bad as the one that's burned, okay, but it's more or less almost like that. Now, why is it that brands or companies like Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Harley Davidson, all of those companies have lasted long? It's because of their quality standard. No, they have a strict quality standard that they're following over the years. Like I said, it's not whether or not it came from China. It's made from China. Many of the parts that we're using now are made from China. Believe it or not, they're made from China. But the thing is that even if they're made from China, the quality is still high. Why is it high? Because the standards that they're being followed are the standards of that company. If it's a standard of Honda, it's a standard of Honda. The standard of Kawasaki is standard of Kawasaki. See, because they have standards to follow. Their reputation, you could say, is on the line based on those standards. And if they have a poor product that comes out, then their name, their reputation is on the line. So you can be sure that their standard is high because they have their names behind them. They don't want their product or their names dragged down because of a poor product. Now we can't say though about the newer ones that are coming out. Again, it's not because they come from China. Okay, like I said, the parts that we have, even the motorcycles that we have now, are made from China. But the thing is that because we don't know what are their quality standards, are they up to par? Are they the same as the ones that are being followed by the more branded companies? We're not sure, right? And like I said, we've heard the stories about those people who have owned them. Now, if you're one of those owners who still has them, who has one of those bikes, and it's still running well, you've taken good care of it, then good for you. You know, someone have said again that you must take care of it, and I agree with that. I agree with that. You must take care of it. You take care of your bike. You earn money just to buy one. And of course you want that bike to last long. So you take care of it. But then all things being equal, here's a guy who has a Chinese branded motorcycle, and here's the guy who owns a Japanese branded motorcycle. Both are being taken care of in the same way. Which one do you think would last long? Of course, as again, all things being equal, you would say that the Japanese one would last longer because the Japanese one, again, they have the quality standards they follow. In order for that bike to come out based on the standards they have, it would be a quality product. And a lot of people know that. That's why a lot of people are choosing their bikes, even though they're much more expensive. It's much more expensive, right? But then you choose them. Okay, you choose a Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, whatever, because you know that their standards are high. Their standards are like this. Okay, it's over here, and you know you can trust them. You can trust them to last a long time. Versus a brand that that's not tested yet. We don't know. Aside from the stories of some of the previous owners, okay, I don't have any experience with any bike. Okay, I do have experience with cars, and I trust Honda. We've owned 3 Honda cars already, and I can say, based on my experience, that they're good cars. They've lasted long. We didn't have any problem with them. No, for the longest time that we have them, they're still running. My mom's car, the one that I had before, okay, it was with my mom since the year 2000 until 2018. That's 18 years long. Okay, 18 years long. Imagine a car lasting that long. Of course, you can imagine it. If you take care of it, you can imagine it. But what I'm trying to say is that because it's Honda, you know it will last that long. Because if you take care of it, especially if you take care of it, it will last that long. Versus a car that's not yet that tested, not yet that proven. It has to still prove itself. Most of the time, the qualities are not up to par. I can give you a good example. You remember back in the late 90s when Kia, Hyundai, all those Korean cars came out. What is the impression of people? They're not good cars, right? They won't last long. And initially, people have been proven right. But then those companies responded. They responded. They looked at their cars, they looked at what's wrong, and then they made their quality higher. They upped their quality. So that their quality is now up to par or at the level of Japanese cars. And so now Hyundai cars, Kia cars are as much as trusted as Honda or Toyota or whatever. Maybe not as that yet, but they're getting there, and you know that they're good quality already. So again, it comes back to quality standards. Not where it came from. It's quality standard. I can think of another product. This line of cell phones. I owned Oppo since 2018. An Oppo cell phone, an Oppo F7, and I trust that. Why? Because it lasted long to me. It didn't have any problem with that, and it's a Chinese brand. Okay, it's a Chinese brand. And like I said, I would have still owed my unit until now if it was stolen last year. But still, I bought one, just like the one that I had, because I trust it. It's proven itself. And people are buying now Oppo, Vivo, not because they come from China, but because their quality has been proven already. It can come up to par now with something like Samsung, okay? Yeah, Samsung or LG. Now those products are from China, from Korea, I mean. And Oppo, Vivo, Realme, now Huawei, yeah, Huawei, yeah, Huawei. They come from China. Lenovo came from Taiwan. It's a Taiwan brand, actually. It's not from China. Some people think that it's a China brand. It comes from mainland China. No, Lenovo comes from Taiwan. But still, the quality of Lenovo is very high, and it's being trusted. It's trusted even in the U.S. Except for the part that something happened. You know, Lenovo has an issue. But we'll get into that. That's another story. But the thing is that quality standard, it comes back again to quality. And as long as quality is good, as long as quality is high, people buy that product. Whether it came from China, Korea, no, Philippines, it doesn't matter as long as the quality is good. But if quality not good, even if it came from Japan or the US, if the quality is not good, people won't buy it. Just simple as that. Okay, so I hope you learned something from Sayao. I hope you learned something from that motorcycle that burned. It's most likely, well, again, we're not 100% sure, but most likely, it comes back to quality standard. What is the quality of that motorcycle? Why did it burn? It comes back then against quality. So again, if you like this video, leave a comment below. What do you think? You think it's quality? You think it's something else? What caused it? Leave a comment below, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.